guys, how are you? Well, today we're going to talk about blueberries. Yes, it's blueberry season and we all know all the health benefits, I hope. Well, it's going to actually be a very special video because my ex-mother-in-law, I walked into her kitchen in August of 1965, and when she stopped being my mother-in-law, she said that she was going to just take me on as a daughter, and I would have been the only daughter that she had. And we've maintained a wonderful relationship, but we lost her on March the 9th. Oh my gosh, I better get that one right. March the 9th, she was 97 years old, and she was a huge influence in my life. And she taught me how to make blueberry-soppa. She was a Finn Swede, spoke Swedish, and I even learned some of my Swedish from her, like, you know, my blueberry-soppa and köttsoppa, and we most like smör på bröd. I get better as I go along. Anyway, so I don't know how many of you, and I would love to, because I'm sure anybody and everybody that watches this video is going to have someone in their lives, because I hear it all the time. This is my mother's recipe, my grandmother's recipe, and to me, it's like, those are labors of love. I know it was with her, and you would never get a recipe from her. Everything was in her head. So it was important that we kind of stuck close to her in the kitchen. And it's such a great time to bond with somebody. You know what? I mean, cooking a glass of wine or a cup of tea or lemonade and having those moments together is, well, to me now, it's something that I will have the rest of my life. I'm very, very fortunate. So I thought, well, it's blueberry season. My son-in-law has been an absolute gem in picking up the blueberries for me. Just the local, well, so many local farmers here have blueberries. And so I have been doing all sorts of things with blueberries. In fact, I have almost blue fingers and hands to show. I've been doing so much of it. So I did the video, I'm going to do a voiceover on it. And I'm also going to put a link below of a website that I quite often will go to, and it's called Health Benefits. And it'll actually tell you all the great benefits, health benefits we can get from blueberries, besides just love. And believe me, there was lots of loves. And I had a lot of blueberries left over, and so I froze a lot of these. And you know, I don't know how many of you know, I'm trying to lose these extra 25 pounds. Actually, it was 30 pounds. I can say 25 now. I've lost 5. And, but you know what? These are so great just to nibble on if you're wanting something to chew on. I freeze mine, and they're really good. I've gone through a lot of bags. My mouth should be pretty blue by now too. So freeze them. These make fabulous ice cubes. If somebody's got a really nice wine, well, not a really nice wine, you want to be careful what wine you're putting it in, or even just lemonade, frozen blueberries. They're great. Anyway, you guys, I really hope that you enjoy this recipe, which was my mother-in-law, the way she made it. I must admit, I did change one thing because the times have changed. It's really basic. It is so easy, and it's got so many possibilities. Okay, guys, before we carry on this way to the video, if this is the first time on my channel, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. Just push that red subscribe button. It's free, totally free. Ring the bell. Ring the bell at the top one. That just means you're going to get notification when I put a video out. And then, of course, a comment. Whose recipe you really hold dear to your heart and that you like to share with your family. But maybe share it with us. You know, we'd love to know what it is. I don't have a cooking channel, but every now and then, I mean, you know, there's stuff, yeah, like a box of chocolates. So definitely leave a comment and join us. We have a really great group. And if you like variety, then you are in the right place. Okay, so with no further ado, here is the video.
Thank you, Jonesy. Our wonderful son-in-law picked these up. I have washed them. They're drying on the towel, and we're going to make blueberry soup, or as they say in Finland, blueberssoppa. That's if you're a Finn Swede. Okay, so I'm putting in 3 cups of blueberries, and I'm going to use 2 cups of water. Next time I'm going to double my recipe because we have consumed all of the blueberssoppa, or blueberry soup in English, is all gone already. I boil this forever and a day just to make sure that I get all the nutrients and all the sweetness out of the blueberries. And we all know how healthy these blueberries are and what they can do for your health. Make sure you check out that website, Health Benefits. And they give you, I put the link below, but you're going to be amazed at what blueberries do for our health. Now, I've just had a little taste, and I'm not going to put sugar in it. My ex-mother-in-law used to put a lot of sugar in it, as you know, that's what our grandmas and mother-in-laws did. Sugar was everything, and we found out that we need healthier alternatives, so I use local honey. I also like to use the sieve. Some people use blenders. I like the consistency of putting it through a sieve. For me, it comes out just great. And like I said, next time I'm doubling this recipe because so many wonderful uses for this. You know what, like I like plain Greek yogurt, and this is so good on top of Greek yogurt. But I use the thicker version, which I'm going to show you. So here it is. And like I say, just honey and the blueberries. It's wonderful. I'm going to put a little bit in a dish here, and I wanted to share it with Bill, and thought, well, let's just do this right away. And it's actually still warm. It's not hot, but it's warm as I'm putting this together. Now, I just did the quick fix on the whipping cream, and it's from our local Dairyland. It's just a couple of squirts, maybe a little bit more than a couple of squirts. I mean, this is so good, and it's healthy, right? Well, maybe not the whipping cream. Anyhow, so we thoroughly enjoyed it. I shared it with my man, and now I'm going to show you a little shooter. You know what? For breakfast, if you're having a nice pancake breakfast, you can do so many things. You can put it on the pancakes. You can put it in a glass like this. Oh, yeah. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Then, of course, the other thing is, I want to share the soup version of it. Now, normally, you guys, here we're going to make it thick. Sorry, I'm ahead of myself. Okay, so here I've got the cornstarch, and now I'm going to make the thicker version of it. So you make sure that you cook it through really good to get rid of that cornstarch. Get it to the consistency you want, depending on what you want to use it for. Some people like to make it really, really thick. Some people I kind of have it in between. I don't make it super, super thick. There's the local honey that I pick up. And here it is just as a soup. Oh my gosh, Rula, thank you so much. She works at our Save On Foods, and she was so helpful because I normally use a biscotti and they were out of it. So she suggested these, and they were excellent. Thank you. She did an awesome job helping me out. Great customer service. So this is a nice consistency. And then, of course, if you guys were coming over, I would make it a little fancier and serve to you like this. I love a little lemon in mine. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and eat some.